let's see, it's 10:45 Central Time, 9:45 local time, 116,955 miles, 2728.8 miles in the Odo. We're heading sort of northbound on US 163 to Mexican Hat, then to Natural Bridges.
When I was planning my 2008 trip to the Southwest, I was going to leave Monument Valley northbound and visit Natural Bridges National Monument. The fastest way, well, maybe the only way, was to take US 163 north out of Monument Valley and cross the San Juan River at Mexican Hat. From there you take Utah 261, which puts you near the park on Utah 95. But on every map I looked at, there was this curious knot of road. I'm all for the squiggliest line on the map, because they're usually the most interesting roads to drive, but this one was different. Well, we'd find out when we got there. We could always detour up around Blanding, but that would add 100 miles to the trip.
And Joe wants to take a cow sign.
To go with my...
Where is it?
Trust me, the sun is in my eyes. Is it gonna turn out? I don't know. The sun is shining right in it.
Where is it?
We left Monument Valley north on US 163, an arrow straight road through the empty desert. But with an epic lesson on why you should always look behind you, Monument Valley leaves you with a last picture postcard moment. Following US 163 north, you cross the San Juan River at Mexican Hat, which is named after this.
Hey, you know, this is video. You're supposed to wave or something.
We get to the squiggly line, and it's a road, and it goes up, then disappears someplace on the side of a rock wall. The rock wall is the southern escarpment of the Cedar Mesa, which is 5,300 feet above sea level at its base, and rises 1,100 feet. The best picture I have of it is behind this sign. Well, we look at it, a group of bikers, as in some Harley-Davidson bikers from Belgium, believe it or not, with a support van goes by. So we're brave enough to follow.
I mean, I see where they're going. They're going along there, but then what?
And our worries were foundless. The road's okay if you only do 20 miles an hour, and you probably don't want to do more than 20 anyway. It would make my top 10 road list if it wasn't for the fact it's only 3 miles long. Later research would find it's called the Moki Dugway, and it was built in 1958 for trucks hauling uranium ore to a processing facility in Mexican Hat. However, there is evidence of carved hand and footholds, as well as paths that led up the cliffs created by the ancient civilizations that lived in the area. It's a road that's just carved into the side of the cliff, with a dozen switchbacks until you get to the top. The views are incredible.
So you get to where? Wow.
Sorry, when you looked from the video camera, it got a little scary there for even me.
Oh, that wasn't too bad.
They paved this in here. Oh, look at that.
They just paved this road here.
Oh, that's cool. I hope I got the van going up. This will be sucky. We gotta wait for them.
Well, I'll get out and take pictures with them.
Okay. Oh wow, yeah, because you see the roads right below us.
Halfway up there is a pull-off where the bikers had stopped to take some pictures. And so do we.
I'll pull over too.
So that's Valley of the Gods down there.
Right.
They approach us and ask me to take their group picture.
Keen taking pictures of a Belgium motorcycle group.
They may have dressed the part, but I suspect they were mostly lawyers and stockbrokers.
Dust. Yeah, we're going all the way up there. And if a tour bus can make it, we can make it. Huh? See him up there? All I see is this dust. Oh, there he is.
We continue to the top and onto Natural Bridges National Monument.
It's the sun that's brutal on you. Here we go. Pavement.
55 miles an hour.
How's that? Huh? A mini adventure? Poor car. Thank you, car. What is
Once
that?
we're at the top of the Cedar Mesa, the land is flat with a lot more green vegetation than the valley floor. It's sort of surreal that we just climbed the cliff from a sandstone desert that has rock formations sticking out of the ground everywhere you look to a flat green plain. As someone who's taken a lot of video on the road, every time you crest a hill, you're hoping for something special, but most of the time you get something like this. But every once in a while, you crest a hill, and the world opens up in front of you. Natural Bridges National Monument features 3 natural bridges in the middle of nowhere. If you really look at it, an arch in a bridge is a rock wall with a natural hole all the way through it. So what's the difference between an arch and a bridge? If that hole was created by water running through it, it's a bridge. Even if the water has stopped flowing through it, it's still a bridge. An arch can be created by rain, frost, and wind erosion, but the hole created didn't have water flowing through it. Anyway, these 3 bridges were found in 1883 by a prospector named Cass Height.
Seems so effortless. So effort.
He was looking for gold and instead found these 3 bridges.
They always go clockwise?
Yeah, but subsequently they go counterclockwise.
He was declared a national monument by Theodore Roosevelt in 1908. It's actually a stunning park with its tight goosenecks and eroded sandstone cliffs. You always start at the visitor center of any park if possible, where you can get a map and find out the latest park news, such as road closures or impassable trails. Then we drove the 9-mile Bridgeview Drive. The first attraction is the Sipapu Bridge area, where there's a couple of viewpoints where you can look down the canyon toward the bridge. Horse Collar Ruin is down a trail of just over a quarter mile and features some relatively untouched Pueblo ruins. Kachina Bridge was next. And finally, Owachomo Bridge. After leaving the park, we drove down to Four Corners because it was in the neighborhood and ended the day in Durango, Colorado. Should you go? It depends on where you're going next. I think it's one of those places you visit when you're on your way to someplace else. Natural Bridges is 115 miles from Moab, 60 miles from Monument Valley, and 40 miles from Blanding. So if you're in any of those areas, a stop in could be worthwhile. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like and a comment and subscribe.